Your guide to the truth. The new AmericanMedia.com.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. I am your host, Brian Engelman. Thank you very much for sticking with us. I just had a really good chat with all things basketball, and of course, we bobbed and weaved a little bit with NBA scout Zach Barris, talked about a whole bunch of different things, but I want to talk to you for just a second about Draft Day. Have you seen Draft Day? Have you heard of Draft Day? Well, I went to go see it. I mean, come on, I do the only Cleveland-centric, Los Angeles-based sports show that I'm currently aware of. Okay. So I gotta go see it, right? Yeah, I gotta go see it. Draft Day, Kevin Costner, Jennifer Garner, now playing in theaters. Went to go check it out this week, and I want to kind of give you my overview. First off, I liked it. Was it great? I don't know that I would say it was great. No, I wouldn't say it was great. Was it horrible? No, I wouldn't say it was horrible. But I do want to say, when you put Dennis Leary in a movie, you need to let him rant. You gotta wind him up and let him go. You have him as your head coach. You gotta let him go bonkers. Bonkers. And they didn't do that. Storyline at the NFL Draft, General Manager Sonny Weaver has the opportunity to rebuild his team when he trades for the number one pick. He must decide what he's willing to sacrifice on a life-changing day for a few hundred young men with NFL dreams. So, that's kind of the generic setup, but I gotta tell, there were a whole bunch of cameos in this. Aaron Goldhammer, Anthony Rizzo, you might not know that. Mike Mayock, Deion Sanders, John Gruden, Mel Kiper, Chris Berman. All those names and faces you would expect to see in a sports flick these days. All doing these cameos. That's cool. But I'll tell you what, the whole Jennifer Garner storyline, lame. Just lame. It was so tacked on. It was so poorly developed. It was pointless. Now, I've never really been a big Jennifer Garner fan myself, so I will pull away from that, and I'll at least put my hand up and admit, no, I'm not the biggest Jennifer Garner fan you're going to find, but I liked her $1 Million Baby just fine. She was good in that sports flick. But yeah, the whole love story was just totally tacked on. I did like... One of the things I'm taking away from the Kevin Costner flick Draft Day about the Cleveland Browns, which I thought was obviously really cool, just like Major League, hey, like those movies that have to do with related to my teams. And by the way, isn't it time that we bring back an aging Charlie Sheen as a 50-something-year-old power pitcher, kind of like a Roger Clemens? Bring back Charlie Sheen, get Wesley Snipes again. Come on, I'm ready for the Major League remake. That'd be great. But no, so I obviously like that. And what I really liked was the behind-the-scenes deals and trying to, really, I got a good feel in this movie of kind of the pressure that a GM is under. You got the coach pulling you in one direction, you got the media pulling you in a direction, you got fans pulling you in another direction, you got your family pulling you in a certain direction, you got the owner of the team pulling you in a different direction, you got players on your team pulling you in a direction. I'll tell you what, you can never make everybody happy. Well, what's the quote? I don't know if it was, Walt Disney or Abraham Lincoln. There's various versions of this quote, but I saw it from Bill Cosby attributed to. But like I said, all these people have various versions of this quote, and it said, "I don't know the key to happiness. I can't give you a shortcut to happiness, but I can give you a shortcut to failure or to misery. Try to please everybody." And really, when you're, what was this guy's name? Sonny Weaver. Yep, Sonny Weaver. When you're the GM of a downtrodden franchise, I'll tell you what, you are getting pulled in different directions. And I kind of like that. I like the behind-the-scenes thing going on They did a little neat side by side, and people would walk in and out of. It was interesting how they did that visually. Yeah, it was okay. It was okay. It's worth watching. It's definitely worth watching. Didn't love it. Didn't hate it. Thought it was okay. My favorite comedian, one of my favorite comedians, Mitch Hedberg, rest his soul. He said, "Yeah, I was in a heavy metal band. People either loved us or they hated us, or they thought we were okay." All right. And that's kind of like this. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. I'll give it a C plus. Middle of the road, C plus. B minus. C plus, B minus. Because it was enjoyable. I had a lot of fun. We went to go see it out here in Los Angeles, and I got a little crew that I roll with, some Browns fans, and we kind of rolled in there. You know, it's been months and months since we've gone out and watched the Browns. So this was a little bit of something to hold us over until next season when we begin our Super Bowl run. So yeah, the average user rating is a 7 out of 10 over here on imdb.com. So for what it's worth, I'd say go check it out. Faux show. And I'll tell you what, we are going to switch gears here. We're going to talk to Blake the Eccentric Wally, radio host, and bring him into the program after a brief station identification break, because we were live at the Bundy Ranch, that Nevada cattle rancher thing. Oh, was that intense. That was intense. So we were out there. Please check out thenewamericanmedia.com. We have probably the most comprehensive coverage of the Bundy Ranch standoff, or revolt, if you will, with the federal government. It was intense. And we have our videos, our interviews, and Blake did a really good job putting about maybe 40 different links with relevant information, where if you want to get a really good feel, really good understanding of what's going on, we've scoured around to find really good articles and videos so that you can get a well-rounded idea, because it's a very complicated story with this rancher down there, Cliven Bundy. So we're gonna hit reset here, make a strong pivot on draft day, and we're gonna go out to the Bundy Ranch live with Blake the Eccentric Wally. My name is Brian Engelman. You've been listening to the Unhappy Hour here on thenewamericanmedia.com. And we'll be right back. Shift gears into Agree to Disagree. Peace.
Your guide to the truth. thenewamericanmedia.com.